Hi everyone, this is GOL from Productions², and we're back to continue our Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. So, last night I tried to do this. We go through this Fort Condor minigame, and the game crashed, and it's a known issue that I was not aware of with the PC version of the game. So we're going to try and do this again. I think it just happens at random depending on the number of fighters you're putting down the map. That seems to be the common thread behind this, is that it has to do with the fighters and where they're placed at. Because I've looked through some of the posts, and pretty much everyone said that the crash happens while they're placing fighters on a map at some point in time with Fort Condor. So yeah. So we're going to see if we can do this without having an issue. Okay. Yeah, I already did this, so it's going to power through it here. I'll see if we can get through. So it said 4,000 for 20 soldiers, I think. Alright, funding. I could do another 5 if I wanted to, I guess. Alright, so seems to be as low as I can go at the moment, so let's go ahead and start. Excuse me. Oh wow. Commander. I should be able to place along that line, but I guess it's too close to enemies. I don't want to place. It might have to do also with the number of defenders you place. You may be able to place too many, and so you like overrun a vector or something. Wish there was a higher speed. The chance of speed to use the L1 and R1 buttons, or L and R buttons, depending on your controller that you're using. Now the commander's coming up. So they're just gonna follow him for a while. So these don't really do too much damage, but they'll do enough that once he gets up here, he'll have a little bit of damage on him. You can also let this guy come up all the way and fight him if you want to, but you also get to fight him in the battle arena later on, so it's not really something you have to really commit to. Put a defender down. And just shoot her. And it's dead. What the hell? I never realized. It's actually this is the victory song from frigging Chocobo Arena, or Chocobo Race. It's hilarious. I think maybe it's a little bit different, but still, you know, pretty much the same thing. It sounds the same. So I got a magic cone. There are... Can we go out this way? I don't think we can. There are, over the course of the next couple of minutes of the game, or hour of the game, I guess, you'll have to come back here several times because that's when the missions actually will re-enable themselves or whatever. We have the new battles to fight. So the first battle happens when you get to Fort Condor. The second one happens after you save Priscilla and Lower Junon, and the third one is after you get in the water with the dolphin, but not before you jump up to the beam to get to Junon. So that's something to keep in mind. You also only have Cloud in your party at that point in time for a lot of those, so battling on the world map is going to be a little interesting. So let's go ahead and head over to Junon now. Well, actually, let's go ahead and try and get Yiffy. We'll do some more training for the limit breaks. Let's see. Let's bring over PHS. Yeah, we can just do them whenever. We need to really work on Eris' stuff though, so we'll just leave it as is. Also, be sure to steal from these guys. If somebody has to steal. If somebody has to steal. Yeah. But they have the boomerang weapon, which is Yiffy's best one at this point in time. Oh, also, when you rank up your magic, it'll also grant you access to other versions of that magic, like Fire Tutor. Up to Fire 3. Fire 3 is the most powerful fire magic, and likewise for the other elemental magics. So our goal here is to get limit break bars filled. Actually, should be doing hyper, shouldn't they? Take more damage, but they fill faster. Cool, got a critical on Somersault. Or no, not Somersault. Whatever the second one was. These guys are good for limit bar generation because they have those really powerful attacks. Even more so when we get hyper going here. Level ups. I don't have any hyper, so. Well, damn. Maybe I'll have to go buy some. At Fort Condor or something. I think that's probably enough. Should probably buy a few more of these just because. Yeah, I think we're good now. So, hypers will, allow you to generate your limit break bar faster, but also take more damage, whereas tranquilizers are the opposite. Less limit break generation, bar generation, but less damage as well. Actually, that could be a good tactic to use against really strong bosses that you fight earlier on, or optional enemies like the Midgard Zolom. Though there are instances or situations like fighting the Midgard Zolom where you wouldn't want to do that. Like, for example, your main healing is going to be done through Healing Wind, Eris's ability. Just because of the attacks are so powerful, they will pretty much fill up your break bar pretty quickly. If you don't have Tranquilizer on Sadness on that character. And it takes a lot to heal all of that, especially with the Cure, because you have to have an ult that's fairly high level, which you won't have right away. So the only way to really heal your party effectively is with Eris's limit break. So I'm going to use that this turn. Oh well. Don't want to use that cover level up. Sweet. Don't want to use it before after I do the hyperization. So I'm actually going to use that on the next battle, and then do hyper after that one, because that'll take it off. Because hyper, even though it's a fury, even though it's a status effect you put on, it's still a status effect, and the limit break doesn't make any distinction between enemy affected status effects or player ones. So we got a materia. Steel on Tifa here. So we're getting pretty close to leveling up Trikamog. Probably another 30-40 battles or so. 3 enemy skills. Again, if you really wanted to level this stuff up pretty quickly, you could throw it on Red 13 with a magic comb and level it up that way. There are several items that have double materia growth. Magic comb's the first one you can get that. I think every character has at least one that does that. Obviously it's a mess, but we have to use it. Once again, they're getting up on Tifa. You can also toggle between all, using the all effect and not with, I think, R1. That'll change the targeting. So if you didn't want to use, if you only wanted to heal one particular person or use a spell against one particular enemy, even though it has an all on it, you can still do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and use those. Of course, anytime her limit break comes up, it's going to be causing us to have to lose the effect, but at the same time, it's just a necessary thing, I guess. That's why I bought a bunch of them. I may try and save her just for the last one done this, so you get the most effect out of it. Because we should be able to get at least one limit break a battle now, out of everybody. Well, maybe not everybody, but out of one character. If this doesn't kill them, then Cloud will. And in this kind of instance, the Blade Beam only hits once, it doesn't do the multiple split off thing. You kind of see the effect there of how it helps get the break bars up quickly. But like I said, more damage, so it's something you have to be aware of. Yeah, no, I thought it was Yuffie. It was just back up to the... Never mind. False alarm. Oh, Tifa has to steal, okay. See if we can get a cure off of her and he dies. Damn, no. And damn. Times 2. Okay, that didn't go well. Not well at all. I probably might have been able to take him out with Cloud, but I wasn't going to risk it. So, let's go to item, Phoenix down. Magic Tifa Cure. Not the Fury Tifa here. I won't Fury up Ares this time. At least not until these two get off of their first ones. And then we'll put Fury on Ares. Of course, we'll have to re-Fury her every time now, but that's fine. Yeah, the Sundays have to deal with. There we go. Yep. So now we're going to do the other one, just not interested. Yeah, we already heard this before. see. Alright, so here's a tip for you. Never open up your menu while you're doing this, because if you do, she's liable to steal something from you. I think that's why she stole the money from Tifa earlier, it's because I opened up the menu. So we wanted to go, not interested, petrified, then wait a second, that's right, then let's hurry on. Those are the options you want to use. So, what's left of it? Funny. So, Yuffie comes with a particular ability to throw weapons, which will unlock throw Gil later on, and allow you to use Gil to do damage. Yuffie's also a long-ranged character, so you can put her in the back row with Barrett, and won't have any issues with that. So that's pretty much all there is about Yuffie. She'll really screw you over later on, but that's just, you know, you have to deal with that. So let's go ahead and continue dealing with the limit breaks here. Then we'll head over to Junon, and then head back to Fort Condor, then head back to Junon, then head back to Fort Condor. Let's make sure I